you know, the commitment is real because it's 11 p.m. almost, and I'm here recording a video instead of going to sleep. But yeah, I said I was going to show up every day, so here I am. Uh, didn't batch my content because, yeah, whatever, life happened. So, um, continuing a little bit with the conversation that I was saying yesterday about how friendships change for me since I'm traveling. Today I just experienced something really beautiful because I have two Argentinian friends and one Spanish friend that I met here, um, that are living, and they created this like beautiful community of mostly Spanish speaking people, which is, I don't know, I felt it was not so easy to find here, even though everyone says that there are a lot of Spanish and Argentinians. Well, I haven't found that many so far, and it was really interesting because it was such a beautiful gathering, and we were about like 15 people, I think, mostly from Latin America, and yeah, it was beautiful. There was like laughter, there was dancing, there was singing. We even put some reggaeton at some point. It was supposed to be like yoga something, but it was just a celebration, and I love that. Honestly, I love that about us, about like Latin people and our culture. I love that we are really always have for celebrating something, for celebrating other people's achievement, for celebrating other people's being in our lives, and yeah, the gathering started at 4 p.m. and it's 11 and I'm just getting home. And I know it might sound a lot, and yeah, maybe for some people it is, and of course it depends on a million things, but I feel so energized after this specific gathering. I feel so energized, so yeah, so in love with life and possibilities, and like also seeing all the gratitude around this space, this community that they have created in the last couple of months that they've been here in Bali. It's amazing. It's amazing, and it makes me realize that how how beautiful is that about our culture. Honestly, it's something that I didn't value as much before. It's something that I didn't yeah, I think for a long time I don't know if like the word it's angry, but I was a little bit like indifferent to my country when I first leave, and maybe if you left your home country, you also have felt this, that at the beginning you want to like separate yourself from your country as much as you can, and also I say this in a really privileged position because I left my country by choice. I didn't have to. There was no war, no harassment, no anything. I left because I wanted to, and I had the opportunity to, and I could go to Europe and get a citizenship because of my family history. So that's why I'm also saying that from a really privileged position, because I understand that a lot of people that had to leave their country, even in Latin America, there is this clear case of Venezuela. I have like they are the most amazing people in the world, and they are so wonderful, and and most of them didn't choose to leave. They had to. They had no choice if they wanted a better future. So of course, I'm not talking from a perspective like that. I'm talking from a perspective of someone who chose to live and who, yeah, chose to try something different, to build a different life. And for, yeah, for a lot of time, at least for the first 2 3 years, I still wanted to like separate from my country as much as I can, and just like, yeah, meeting people from everywhere, and of course it's the novelty factor. There are a lot of things playing there, but as yeah as the years go by, and I am someone who was yeah, I won't say lucky enough because I did it. It wasn't just luck, but I have been blessed enough to go back every single year since I left Argentina. I left Argentina in 2017, and I haven't missed one year. Um, Even when the first 2 years I had to actually like borrow money for like buying a ticket because I didn't have enough money. But yeah, I made a promise to everyone there, to the people that I love and care about, that I was going to go back every year, and so far I've been able to do it. So also from that privileged position, I realized that, and it happened to me this, I think it was 3 years ago, that the goodbyes are harder, especially I remember that particularly year with my great granddad, that again, I'm so blessed that I had him in my life in like perfect mental and physical health until 95. He was the brightest person that I ever met. He's a living encyclopedia of like history and politics and everything in between. He's like, I love you so much. And I remember, yeah, the last time that I left Argentina, and of course, before he died, yeah, it was about 3 years ago, I think. Um, and it was, I remember like crying after hugging him, like without even knowing, but like, you know, that it might be the last time, because I mean he's 95, 96, he was at the time, so I mean makes sense. Of course we want people to live forever, but you also know, you also have this yeah, sense of life and death and everything. So so yeah, I remember it was really hard, and I feel like sometimes it gets harder, and sometimes even though after being a month or two there, I am like, I'm ready to leave, there is still that. And again, I'm finding myself being more drawn to my people, to my country, to people from my country, to finding people from Latin America in general when I am traveling, because I feel like I am so far away right now. I feel like when I was in Europe, it was still kind of close, but here it's like such a complete different world in so many levels, in every single level, that I feel like when I found those people, or when I found, even when I see like a messy t-shirt on the store, I'm like, oh. It's like a little it's like a little like hug for my heart. I know that it might sound really silly, but it's really those little details that sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, this feels like home, and these people like feel like home, and today was amazing to be able to be, yeah, from 4 p.m. that the gathering started until now 11. But that's our essence. That's the best part of us. That's the best part of, honestly. Yesterday I was in a Bahasa Indonesian class, trying to learn like the basics of the language here, and at some point we were doing an activity where we were asking each other things, because the theme of that day was countries. So we were like learning the names of the countries in Indonesia and all that. And at some point we have like sort of interview, and yeah, when someone who was doing the activity with me asked me like, what's my favorite thing from my country, I said the people. And then I realized that, yeah, it actually is. It's my number one favorite thing. And sometimes it's the thing that I hate the most, I also have to say. But yeah, that's the thing that I am most proud of. That's the thing that I feel like the way we are, the way we relate with each other is just so, it's so amazing. It's just so wonderful. So yeah, just some thoughts, and yeah, just gonna upload this as fast as I can and go to sleep. So thank you for being there, and see you tomorrow.